Hello, I'm Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit fun that I like to do whenever there's new achievements, and try and collect all of the brand new 8 achievements, all of the updated Aquatic achievements in one live stream. And something special about this stream is the fact that we're using my Let's Play world for the very first time in survival to do so, because I figure I've got two options: use my realm, which I can't on this version, or I've got my survival Let's Play world, transfer it over, and even though this will be like a temporary copy, it won't be the one that sticks. It's going to be my first time really trying survival in this world, and yeah, I'm kind of excited about that, so that's what we're doing today. You can tell that I haven't entered this world before, because if you look at the thumbnail, it's like this weird square blurry thing, because on 360 obviously, on M1, the thumbnails are square and they're much lower resolution, so you can see it just looks like a blur, you can barely see anything, but that's fine, we don't need to know what's going on. Let's see our world. But bedrockified, it's like a 130 megabyte thing, so it's probably going to have some performance issues, and we're going to use this to get all 8 brand new achievements. The 8 brand new achievements, there's a couple to do with Kelp, there's one for staying underwater. Basically, there's a couple of ones that are simple, like Power of Furnace. Also, look, Edge of the World, it's turned into this, apparently, with weird gaps in the water and some floating stone. Weird stuff. So, yeah, with that said, yeah, the hardest achievements, I believe, are to eat nothing but kelp for 3 days straight. That's a bit of a weird one. And there's also a little bit of a hard one in, I think you have to stay underwater for an entire day. So we're going to need several water-breathing potions or a conduit. And given that conduits are especially tricky to get at the start, I feel like we're going to do that by... Also, there's a dolphin. Nice. So yeah, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to get all the brand new 8 achievements if you want to see them. Also, this map is useless. If you want to see them, then the best way to do that. So let's just quickly unload all this stuff for now, because again, this is a copy. We don't need to care too much about all the individual minute things. And let's focus on what we're doing today, which is getting the brand new achievements. So I should really have started with this, like, what are the brand new achievements that you can use today? Well, if we scroll all the way down here, then you'll see how it's the top 8. There's Power a Furnace with a kelp block. There's Spend a Day Underwater, Dig Up Buried Treasure. That's really tricky because it never works for me. Collect Fish in a Bucket. I think that's the easiest one. Find a Shipwreck. Also kind of easy. This is really tricky. This is actually going to take some time, but I think we can do it. And this one, again, should be easy enough in theory. So, yeah, 8 somewhat easy achievements. Let's see how fast we can do them, or slow we can do them, potentially. Also, let's see if Smite works against a Drowned, I guess. That can be a fun little Tesla shall it be. So, yeah, the first thing what I want to do is collect a fish in a bucket. I have water right here, and then there's going to be a fish right near me somewhere. Like, statistically speaking, there we go, there's a fish. So all we have to do is grab the fish in our little bucket, and look at that. Achievement number 1 unlocked. Also, I'm trapped under ice. How terrible. But yeah, just like that, it should at least. I mean, I do have fish trapped in a bucket here. I mean, what more do I need than this? Maybe if I do it a few more times. Maybe it's like a particular type of fish in a bucket. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding the achievement. Did I miss something? Okay, so achievement is for collect a fish in a bucket. Okay, now there we go. It's just a super delay. It's a rare achievement because most people aren't playing the beta, and therefore I have a 0.06% achievement. Isn't that nice? So, yeah, with regards to how we're gonna get the harder ones, I feel like we're gonna mostly need to. Also, look how weird the world generation is, like cutting into the world. It's strange stuff. We can truly explore this sometime soon. But yeah, I'm mostly excited about I'm mostly curious about the way certain stuff is going to be. We have to get like really far away to properly experience the oceans. But yeah, here's some dolphins, by the way, if you want to experience them a little bit. Oh, but I can't actually get under the water because the Frostwalker is weirdly. I guess Frostwalker just works different / better on Bedrock, or I think better just because it doesn't have the issue of obviously me being trapped here forever. So that's kind of a curiosity right there. So okay. Hello, by the way, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a great time. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a fun one, and because I love achievements personally. Achievements are one of the things that just get me, I guess, excited. Like, the selling point for the 360 to me was the fact that it had in-game achievements. There was, like, some external reward for playing all these games. Because, again, like, 12-year-old Toycat, or whatever age I was when I got 360, was like, you know, I play games, like, 10 hours a day, just for those in-game... Like, I played Forza 2. I said this story once. I played a 10-hour lap, just, like, 10 hours of laps, I should say. Just because there was a race that was like, if you do 100 laps, we'll give you some extra credits in game. And I did it, and I was like, well, that's satisfaction. And then it's like, there's 8 more races like that to do. I'm just saying, there's a lot of stuff where I loved internal game rewards as it is already. So the idea of having like a permanent record for doing something kind of cool, that's something I was always on board with. So yeah, what we need to do now is get all the way back to base, because we need to get a water breathing potion, and then we're going to use that to get all of the achievements done, because again, we're going to need that. So this is my my nether, but in Bedrock. It's a little bit of a weird one, if you ask me. Also, I can't fly because my elytra will break any second now, so I'm going to be really, really careful about that. So, also, how do you find the turtles? Turtles spawn in pretty much all the oceans, and you especially find them near beaches and land and stuff, so... Again, finding turtles will be an easy enough thing. And given that they'll help me breathe underwater, I think I definitely want to find some turtles, turn them into things. Yep, that's a thing I need to get done. So, yeah, we're going to first of all get several water-breathing potions. I feel like we need, like, all the water-breathing potions for this. Because to survive underwater for a day, assuming it means a Minecraft day and a night, we need 7 potions. And if it means a Minecraft just a day, then it's still going to be 4+ potions. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, since I already have one somewhere in a furnace, or a brewing stand, I'm going to just, I guess I'm going to brew 2 sets of potions, 6, and then combine that with what we got here. It'll be nice and easy, and then we can get that achievement, like, kind of locked and out of the way. Because that and eating kelp for 3 days, they're the ones that are going to trip me up. So where do I keep my pufferfish stored? That's a that's a valuable question I've got to ask. So, just waiting for the moment the toy cat literally falls out of the sky, says Liam Benjamin. I totally agree with that. Like, we're gonna have a painful moment where I regret not repairing it sooner, but you know what? We are where we are in the world. In fact, wait, I have leather on me, or I can find leather. I probably should just repair it for the sake of today's stream. So where are all the pufferfish at? Because I definitely have pufferfish. Oh wait, okay, there they are. So we have to take this one out and then just make 4 more, which should be an easy enough task because potions are easy to... Oh, there's 5 potion balls in here, plus a water bottle. There we go, easy stuff. So let's just... Let's mass make potions. It's been a while, but we're going to make a bunch of water breathing potions. Because if you want to know how to... wait for this. If you want to know how to get most of the stuff done, it mostly comes down to, like, how about go into the water, don't try and float above it. So we'll throw 3 water bottles in here first, as well as 2 nether warts. 1, 2. And then there we go. Because again, if you just in case like you want to know how to do this yourself, use you want to make water breathing potions. It's an easy enough thing to do, but in case you've never done it, you just need a bunch of those. What achievement you trying to get is very much narrow. I'm currently working on the breathe underwater achievement. That's my goal. But to do that, you need to make some potions. Also, do these brewing stands look odd to you? Because to me, they definitely do. There's something just a little bit odd. I don't quite get it. Anyway, so throw these in my inventory. Throw the water bottles in there. Water bottle, water bottle, water bottle. And there we go. Okay, so next up, throw these 3 in here. And then we got ourselves 7 water bottles, 21 minutes and water. By any definition of a Minecraft day, I should be good. Oh, big thank you, Squid.
Toycat, you always said you wanted to go to Texas. There is a mine fair in Austin, Texas in September. Please go.
You know, fun fact. So first of all, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. It's a nice yellow one. Fun fact, above $10, there's Texas Beach. I always forget that that's a thing, and then I'm like, oh, wow. That's a shocker. Yeah, if you... Also, I need to throw these in here. So yeah, big thank you. And in case, if you want to see me in Texas, either for the sake of, I assume, meeting me, or for the video stuff or whatever, I really do want to go to Texas. I've said it time and time again. And I think we have to put glowstone to make these stronger. And the thing that is gonna... Oh, this doesn't do it. Oh, there's no glowstone powder in there. But yeah, the only reason that I am... okay, so the mine fair thing, I've spoken to the people who run it. Like, they're like, oh yeah, is there any mine fairs you'd like to go to? And I was like, yes, Austin, Texas. Please, sign me up. I think I said Houston, Texas as well. And it's down to them whether they invite me or not. It's not a decision I personally make. It's a decision they make. So let's hope. Again, you're probably not meant to put a company on the spot like that. But yeah, it's just so you know, it's not like oh yeah, well it's not. It's I want to go. I really want to see Austin, Texas. In fact, I want to just see Texas in general because there's a lot of weird Texas only stuff, right? And again, it just as soon as am I doing something wrong with these brewing stands? Like, how do you make these potions last longer. Is it redstone? It's gotta be redstone. Because redstone's got like time in it. That sounds like a thing that is a thing. So let's throw that out. Throw in the redstone, which I didn't grab for some reason. There we go. And let's do this. So also, big thank you from Texas. And also big thank you from Brazil with the Matthias Vitor, the 2 Brazilian Real super chat. Really appreciate it. Nice to see that. I don't know what the Brazilian Real is, but I appreciate you sending me some anyway. Brazil was on my list of countries that, like, it'd be cool to go to, but even people in Brazil recommend, like, well, I mean, if you're foreign, just be prepared to die, you know? Like, if you just go to Brazil with a little bit of preparation for death, then it's all good. Like, I know, I watched the video where a dude, like, the airport security told him not to leave the airport. They're like, you know, we know you're gonna have to be in here for 24 hours, but it's just safer this way. And that weirded me out. Like, you know, let's throw one of... No, wait. One of those. Okay, it was too late. So we've got something like 30 minutes of water breathing. We can now spend a whole night underwater. But now we need to find a place, you know, like just a big body of water, so we can spend all that time underwater. So how are we going to do that? Good question. I'm not sure I have a good answer for you. Although I do have a bunch of... I need to cook some fish, clearly, because eating raw flesh is just not the way to get this done. So let's grab some raw fish, because they're going to be useful for dolphins and stuff. Take this out, because I guess some mutton would be nice. Throw this in there. And just, again, trying to make the most of my inventory space now, so I don't have to deal with this later. Because that seems like a smart move. Throw this in there too. And this is going to be my food supply for the entire video. How wonderful. Also, the block of... Okay, so we're gonna try and like have a strategic 1x1 method here, I reckon. We're gonna do the entire thing underwater, in fact, just because that's a fun thing. And I guess that means we need to go... Oh wait, I'm gonna repair my elytra. I said I'd do that already. So let's grab some leather. Probably like 5, something like that. Let's fly over to my my anvils. Hope that it doesn't break on the way there. Ooh. I'm so nervous flying. Look at the durability bar on this elytra, and tell me that you're not super scared. Peyton Phillips, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Sup boy to you too. Or is it like, because it's B-O-I, it's like boy, I think, is the way you pronounce that. I'm good at street slang, trust me. So, I'm breaking free. Now we can fly around without any fear that we're gonna drop into the ocean all of a sudden. Isn't that a nice revelation? So, yeah, this actually is really like a nice little upgrade in my opinion. Because I've been flying around with the most dead elytra for so long now, like an unbelievably long time. And it hasn't been a useful thing for anyone involved, so that's great. And yeah, the stream in case you're curious will probably be just over now. That's usually where Toycat streams average. If they go longer like yesterday, I was like, you know, I'll have fun. Let's keep going on with that. That'll be great. So that's the answer to your question, Carl Charles. So now we've got 7 cooked mutton and 24 raw fish. I mean, that's probably enough food, right? I mean, what food do we really need here anyway? Probably not much. So, and if we throw the ender pearls somewhere, yeah, let's just go. There's one more piece of mutton, and then we're gonna. So we'll eat some raw fish first, which is actually pretty bad food. But it's like when you're on the road and you eat junk food nonstop, and you're like, well, I mean, I have to. I mean, the McDonald's is here, and it's that sort of thing. See, I say on the road rather than on the fly or at the airport or something. Look how relatable I am. I understand the toil of the real person who drives places. So can't remember me. I'm the person who created the 2 cod and a horse biography in the election yesterday. Says the KNJB. I do remember. that was like a stream long joke, right? That was. Oh, gotta be careful about this. That was one of my favorite little things about yesterday's stream. I would agree. So I can't wait for the Bedrock update and Switch. Yeah, I've been so okay, here's a funny thing actually. I'm gonna be like not when that comes out, I'm gonna be like literally in New Zealand. Like, oh god, no, okay, so elytra flying on Bedrock is very inconsistent. Like, so you just have to accept when you fly that you might fall into the ocean and die. It's a risky run. Okay, so here we see. So I mentioned the reason I dug this whole tunnel here was to make it look like this. Isn't this the weirdest nether you've ever seen. I think it is. But regardless, hop into our portal. Just ignore all the damage. Try and... Oh gosh, that's not good. Oh, I just realized I can't... Okay, so we have to get to the surface somehow. And we're down... And because my ladder has been removed and replaced with something else. Because I did have a little tunnel up here. But you can see it's kind of been, like, blended and, like... It's gone missing, basically. Like, there was a way up here. And now it is gone. And that is a tragedy if I've ever heard one. Oh, no, wait. You can see there's something still there. So somewhere around here... Oh, there's diamonds right in the edge of the world. That's a very happy... Okay, you know, for later, because again, this is going to be a real thing later, I've got to note that there's diamonds right there. So I'm going to go get those at some point. But yeah, for now, we have to either manually mine up... Slimes are just extra annoying, aren't they? We're going to try and manually mine up and do it that way. Wonderful. Dedicate the Let's Play on Aquatic to 2 cod and horse, like name it that. I mean, that is a really fun name for a Let's Play, actually. You know, I'll take it. 2 cod and horse, the Minecraft epic Let's Play. Epic as in big, not as in cool. I mean, it can be cool too, but like I feel like it's a little weird to call your own stuff epic. Like I don't know what epic is. I think most epic things are epic. And there's a game studio called Epic, right? Oh no, they make Fortnite. Yeah, perfect. Round circle to the topic of the day. Yeah, the gas noise is different on Bedrock. That is correct, if you guessed that. Oh no, see, but I don't know what it is about leech flying on Bedrock, but it's a 50-50 chance of just not working correctly. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna fly up to our wooded mansion because it's beautiful. I know you love it. It's the definition of beauty. I know we got that. It's all good. And now we're gonna fly down into. So we have to work out where new oceans are and where old oceans are because we can't find any stuff in old oceans. So, like, we can find dolphins and stuff, but we're looking for structures, not just dolphins. Oh, there's a flower forest here. How pretty. So, and also we need to explore all 10 types of oceans. So frozen, non-frozen, all the goodies. So I think this is an ocean right here, though. Okay, so we're just gonna jump into the ocean. Just jump in. I think that's kelp, right? Is that kelp? That is kelp. So we're gonna take some. Oh, we don't need food because we're eating kelp. It just hit me. I think it has to be dried before you can eat it, though. I'm no genius on this. So does that mean we need a furnace? Did I forget one of the key things right here? Whatever, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Down below the water again. Grab me. You know, let's just grab all the kelp we can. Just take it all up. Because we have to smelt something using a block of it as well. In fact, we can use all of our dried kelp using the regular one. There we go. Because yeah, if I'm not mistaken, regular kelp is literally worthless. I think I made a small misstep here. So that's the thing. So I don't think you jumped into the ocean, you flew into it. That is not incorrect. Which is the best type of correct. So we're gonna drink one of these potions because we've got more than enough for a whole night. Just to have it on us and to make my life 5% easier. And now we need to make a furnace, which is awkward because I think I have to use the curse achievement, which I didn't even know curses existed in Bedrock, honestly. I thought they weren't added yet, but maybe just for beta stuff. So we're just going to shovel down and get 8 bits of stone as fast as we humanly can. Just, there you go, give me some stone. Just, stone please. I do this far too often, where I, like, mistaking what something is for something else. Okay, grab all the stone around here. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, except we don't have space for it, because I've got all this nonsense on me. There we go. And now we need to chop down. Oh, do you see that lag? As it's recalculating, like, my crafting recipes? That is rather odd. So, there we go. Next up, we have to chop down a tree, because again, I didn't realize I'd need to bring furnaces with me. Or I would have got kelp first, maybe. And we only need 1 bit of wood, though. It's all fine. No hatred towards trees just yet. Except we have to throw away some sand to get it. Now we can grab it. There we go. So, on the shore here, we're going to just have our furnaces. In fact, we'll have our furnaces be below the water. Because I want this day to start right now. Again, we have to stay underwater for... Oh, God, that lag. Lag is real. If we have to stay underwater for a whole day, we'll just do our smelting down here. Because furnaces do work underwater. Even though it doesn't necessarily make a great deal of sense. But sense is not something Minecraft needs. So, I guess, I want to check if you can eat kelp raw. Because I don't imagine you can. But I kind of want to find out. So what do we have on us that can smelt in the furnace? We've got iron. So we're going to have to go mining underwater to fuel this furnace with all the kelp. Right? I mean, that's just how this is going to have to be. Okay, so 3 days straight. Again, these are really weird non-specific times. Like, does that mean 3 Minecraft days worth of time? So 60 minutes? Or does it mean from start to finish of 3 days? Because it doesn't make too much of a big difference, but it also sort of does, you know? So that's the thing. Oh, hey there, dolphin. So we're going to go caving underwater. Because it should automatically just... Oh, this is awful. Should have got a better enchantment, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna go look for coal underwater. You know, the game is called Minecraft, and we did some crafting underwater. Oh, we found one of the wrecks. That was easy. I'm really good at Minecraft. I'm astounding at when it comes to finding rare loot. So yeah, oh wait, so it's funny this comes up because inside these chests is a really great way to find coal. Like, coal is one of the most common drops, I believe. Like, you almost always find coal. It's just we have to hope that somewhere in here there actually is what we're looking for. We'll just keep breaking all the blocks. Oh gosh! Hey there, drowned. How's it going there, pal? Oh, I can get a trident because we're playing the beta features or whatever. Okay, don't go outside the water, whatever we do. Okay, so... Oh, there we go. We got something. Free diver. Stay underwater for 2 minutes. Oh, it's not a whole day. It's 2 minutes. Well, that's an easy achievement, isn't it? Oh, and I got a second one. Atlantis. For finding the underwater ruin. So that's 2 achievements, or 3 achievements done in 20 minutes. But we spent a lot of time, let's be honest, faffing about. Like, that is the closest description to what we've done. So yeah, we just have to shovel around the rest of this till we find the chest. Is there any opportunity, any situation where you wouldn't find a chest? Because it's starting to seem like that's what's happening here. So we'll just keep on mining around here. Yeah, I think we have to mine below the surface here, but chests are never found this below. You know, we'll go to a different chest. I don't need this chest. Who needs chests anyway? It's okay. Predictions on when MCC is getting the next update. June sometime is my prediction. Hope that helps you with your day. So, yeah, there's iron underwater here. Coal should be more frequent than iron. Sadly, I mean, I'm not sure if that is true, but it should be. Also, I love the dolphins that swim alongside you. Like, dolphins are just adorable. Can we all just take a collective agreement on that one? Oh, and if I give him some fish, which he, I think he deserves some fish, then they're meant to lead you to their structure. They currently don't in my... Oh, there we go. It worked. Odd. Okay. We'll follow the dolphin to the destination then. Oh, he's leading me back to the one I've already been to. Oh, but wait. So here's a useful thing. They point towards the chests, not towards the structures themselves. So you see, he's gonna lead me right in. Okay, it's up there apparently. That's where the chest is. Oh no, it's okay. Yeah, this. No, he's leading me back here. Okay, so one more. We can actually. Oh gosh, just leave me there. Leave me there. Up at the surface. That's not useful information. Okay, so basically we're not gonna find the chest there, but I didn't really want the chest regardless. It's all useless anyway. But I do need something that can smelt, which we can only find with coal. You know, we'll find coal underwater soon enough. I'm sure of it. That's just how this has to work. So as you can see, I can't eat the kelp until it's dried. And I think the 3-minute timer or whatever will only start after we do that. It's a pretty key that we get that sorted soon. Here we go, cool. So pro tip for mining underwater, always sit on the floor. It seems to have changed from being in water to like, if you're standing on something, it's all great. Also, yeah, dolphins are harmless, but if you hurt one, then they're very much the opposite of harmless. But I mean, if you hurt dolphins, like, you deserve to be hunted down and have unsavory things done to you by dolphins. I'm just saying, it's just the way it is. That's the universe. We all agree on the rules, so we don't have to worry about the rest of it. So yeah, the only ones we have left to do are eating dried kelp, and also that really weird one about kelp block. Yeah, we got dried kelp block, and then shipwreck, and then there's 2 more I'm forgetting, but who needs those achievements anyway? If you can't remember them, is it even worth doing them? The age-old question of our time. 2 minutes underwater is the old achievement. The new one is all night. I did think it was a bit weird that, like, how did they change that achievement? I don't know. Oh no, you're saying, I get what you're saying, that there was an achievement before this update for 2 minutes underwater, and there's a new one in this update for a whole night underwater. I think that's what you're saying. If it is, then let me know. Hey, big thank you, Miko Checo, for the $2 super chat. Oh, I'm drowning. Can I read this in a second? Love your videos, Cat. Thank you so much, Miko Chico. I love your videos too. I love the fact that you love my videos, truthfully. I don't know if you have videos. I assume not. But I would love them too. Okay, so we got 1 furnace going. Put 8 in there, get this one going. Then put 7 in here. And let's get that going. So, I had an experience when I was taking seagrass kelp and dolphin got in the way. I felt bad afterwards. Wait, so you punched the dolphin, is what you're saying? Because I'm just saying you deserve what the dolphin did to you after that. Like, dolphins do some pretty bad things to you if you mess with them. And I'm just saying, you probably deserve it. So now we got some dried kelp, which we can eat. It's a really bad source of food. Oh, but you can eat it faster than normal food. Interesting. So it actually does have a place in the game. If you want to be a vegetarian, Minecraft just got slightly easier. Isn't that nice? And then we're gonna take some of this. We have to make a big old block, which I think is just 9 kelp together. I'm assuming it's 9. Sometimes it's 4, but I'm pretty sure it's 9 right now. 9 kelp makes the dried kelp block. Throw the dried kelp block in the furnace alongside literally just one thing, like, I guess more kelp. And we'll be good. Also, good to see you, bolts. Oh, no, Dolphin, don't do this to me. Don't. I think I just... Okay, I deserve this. Okay. See, the dolphins don't give up. They want you dead. They don't take prisoners. Do they actually hurt you? Oh, they do. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? What does he even drop? Oh, he drops fish. I'm sorry, dolphin. I mean, it was self-defense. I was standing my ground. I'm sorry. I'm a monster. I deserve that. I deserve that. I just criticized someone for it, and then it happened. I think that's karma. Like, you know how like people say you shouldn't understand other people's perspectives? That happened to me like live in person just there. Like, that's why you shouldn't judge people that accidentally hurt dolphins. It's just there's a lesson in there. So now we should get an achievement for kelp block magic. That's the hope, at least. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just criticized it, and then I just did. I know I'm a bad human being. That's acceptable. That's fine. I'll accept full responsibility for what I did there. That's not good. No, you shouldn't be doing that. Pro tip: don't be doing that. So I guess we have to wait somewhere near. Oh, there we go. Kelp block alternative fuel 0.01%. Mostly because again it's a kind of beta achievement. So let's just all forget that. The dolphin was coming at me. He hurt me, so I hurt him back. I know that's not, you know, there shouldn't be a self-defense policy of dolphins, but we've done it anyway. That's just how things are. So Toygat, what do you think of Black Ops 4? Looks pretty good in my opinion. I have no qualms with it. I think it looks great so far. So yeah, spending a whole day underwater is... it's been pretty odd so far, like spending this entire video underwater, but it's something nice about it too, I'd say. So since this furnace isn't active, let's throw some kelp in there too. So okay, what's your favorite update? It says Miko Chico. Obviously the latest update's always gonna be my favorite, but I think the update Aquatic, it's really great because it encourages you to use it's basically a dimension of your Minecraft world, you know? Like the sea was just worthless before this update, and now look at this. Like I'm undersea farming kelp or something. You know, it's a weird thing. Oh, gotta stay away from the surface. Want to stay underwater this whole time. Can't be failing no achievements. So yeah, because they're at the surface, we're not gonna get them. Kind of sadly, but kind of necessarily. Oh, and also this furnace is gonna stay on forever, so let's throw some stuff in there too. Then take out 8 of this because there's some coal going in there, and there we go. We got a kelp system. Oh, and because my simulation distance is turned way down, I kind of just have to like sit here, you know. Oh, let's go drowns to try and get their tridents. It's not an achievement, but it's a goal of mine. Because I've got looting on, my chance of actually getting it is much higher. Oh gosh. Oh, drop a trident? No trident. Is there another drowned with a trident? Oh no, it's a dolphin! Why do dolphins hate me? Oh, it's a squad of dolphins. I'm being attacked by a squad of dolphins right now. What did I do to deserve this? What did I do? Also, I love the new swimming animation. Yeah, it looks really good. I like sprint swimming as well. Like, I think they did a good job with the stuff for this update. Definitely a big fan of it all. So yeah, we're going to kill drowned around here. Oh, but I have to be near my furnace so they don't run, because that's how the Bedrock engine works. So we'll sit here and we'll contemplate life in the universe. All the good stuff. I guess we'll mostly just be heating up. Like, eat the dried kelp. At pretty much the same rate we're smelting it, we're eating it. This is like a real issue right here. Okay, we're good. We got this. We're good. They should have added SpongeBob Easter eggs. The missed chances. You're right. They took that was an obvious one they could have done, but they missed it. So free dive isn't a new achievement. I don't feel like. I think there definitely is one for staying underwater a whole night. So I guess it's nice I got a free achievement for this one. Yes, we have to dig up buried treasure, which I haven't done. Visit all the ocean biomes, which is going to be a tricky one. The dried kelp free in-game days. Again, vaguely implies that this stream is going to be like 80 minutes to get that fit in. And powering a furnace with a kelp block. I did that, but it's not showing up. Spend a day underwater. Again, kind of implies like 20 Minecraft minutes or 20 real life minutes. We'll see how it actually plays out though. Okay, so throw this in there. Just got to keep... Because I think if we're going to eat for a whole day, we're going to need a full stack or something. Like, it's going to be a big old collection. Because look how fast you get hungry while eating dried kelp. Like, it's it's a serious hassle to keep this going. Fortunately, dried kelp grows at an alarmingly fast rate. At least alarming to me. So we can just keep on grabbing more and more and more. And keep throwing it in the furnace. In this case, this one, I guess. Like, the supply of kelp is going down at this inordinate rate. Okay, so there's a skeleton over there. Are there any drowns nearby that need to die? Nope. Okay, we're all good. We've found a nice, almost equilibrium. So if we need more furnaces, what we'll just do is we'll bring our crafting table with us and our furnace. A furnace, I should say, because that way I don't have to like give up on the challenge for it. And since we don't need diorite, we'll throw that to the surface. Probably don't need granite either. And water bottle, I mean the glass bottles. I'm not really seeing it so much, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's swim. Let's go find a shipwreck, buried treasure, because shipwreck will lead to buried treasure. And all the while, we're going to be eating our kelp. Oh no, we need to like take the last of the stuff out of the other ones. I mean, to me that seems to make sense. Like, just take some of that out. Take some of that out. Take the second furnace. And then we can always come back here. I probably won't come back here because I want to find all the oceans. But it's nice to pretend that you can sometimes. In real life, kelp goes really fast. If I'm being honest, I still don't know, even though it's been in Minecraft, what kelp is in real life. I should look into it sometime. Be educated, you know. Or as people say on the internet, I believe, these days, I believe that is being woke, right? Or is that something else? I don't know words. I just like to pretend I understand what's going on sometimes. Have you got a trident? You don't have a trident. So I'm killing any drowns with tridents, and I'm specifically looking for a shipwreck, as well as any weird ocean biomes. I love that the dolphins actually swim beside you now. Look, we got a friend. This is like a buddy cop movie. It's Toy Cat and the Dolphin going on an ocean adventure. This is why I love the update, because again, there's like a real reason to... Oh, look at that. And he led me to this without me even doing anything. So, the plan is that it should have a chest in with a treasure map. Obviously, the practice is more complex than that. Yep, that's just a cave. So I think every buried treasure, everything has to have a map in here somewhere. But I don't know for sure if that's true. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it is. Did we get lucky and find one without any treasure? It seems like... What is the point of this thing existing then? You know, we can find another one. Because it didn't count for the achievement either. So maybe this is a new structure that's similarly named to the shipwreck. But doesn't come with the treasure. Whatever, it's fine. I don't need it anyway. I still want to find a trident, if I'm being truthful with you. Let's go for a swim through the ocean. Look how nice it looks here. Like, there's just something so satisfying about swimming with a dolphin. It's just cute. I mean, I accidentally used self-defense on one of his friends. But as soon as we put that besides us, we've been having a great time together. So, switch these things out. I really want to keep the raw fish separate, just in case I eat it by accident. So, tell me where to go, dolphin. That way. Okay, that's not useful. I was just there, as it turns out. So, any other advice? We got any good tips down here? Maybe a chest or like a... I guess we need to find a shipwreck because that's the achievement specifically. And if we find more ocean biomes while we're at it, that can be fun too. I have no issues with that. So my water breathing's running out, so I'm gonna time this kind of carefully. Make sure I get the most time without the water breathing potion on. And then just when it looks like we're about to drown, drink another 8 minutes. So I guess we're doing like the live experimentation to work out whether it means 1 day underwater or whether it means like a full Minecraft day, like start to finish. This is time 0 to time 24,000. You'd figure, oh, we found a frozen ocean. That's a cool rare occurrence. Don't find that every day. I mean, depends on what you do every day, I guess. But if you usually you wouldn't find this on a basis as frequent as you would. Oh gosh. Oh, he dropped his. Oh no, he didn't. I saw a trident. I was excited. It wasn't really a trident. You got any tridents going on there, pals? No tridents? No concern. No trident? No concern. I love how their faces glow underwater. It definitely is, like, a bit spooky. Everything is cool in the Aquatic update. I totally agree. Do you find... It's also especially interesting that, like, your vision underwater varies based on so many factors. So we go slightly higher up, you can see... Oh, that's an Enderman in the water. Oh, no, it's on ice, because it's an iceberg biome. So yeah, this is a super weird one to be underneath. For a lot of reasons. It's cool that it exists so close to my world, though. Again, we can use this information later. Because I think we're going to transfer over the world to Bedrock. I think that's just almost a foregone conclusion at this point. Almost. Oh, there we go. Throw some dried kelp in there. So, okay, now we're like a decent... Oh, is this a shipwreck? No, this is a... Whatever the other ones are called, underwater ruins. The names always escape me. It's... Oh gosh. Hey there, friend. You doing good? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good too. Good to hear it. So, I reckon... There we go. There's a chest. So that's sad, actually. There's a fishing rod from breaking, and there's some wheat. And there's some rotten flesh if it comes to it. But otherwise, that's a pretty tragic chest. So we need to keep searching these chests. Which is fine with me. Oh, there's one just over here. How nice. See, I think they're just frequent enough, these chests. He's gonna come after me. Oh, dolphin, don't step on the magma. That is not smart dolphin behavior. So if there was a chest under here, I think we'd see it by now. So we're gonna go to the big structure over here. Try and find some stuff there. I'm loving the... Oh. The depth of some of this. Oh, stuff. Like being able to explore this stuff in survival finally really is a wonderful experience. There we go, buried treasure map. All we have to do is throw a block in there. Take a block out, like just now. There we go, look at that. Sleep with the fishes. Whole day underwater. So based on the time above ground, if it's just gone morning, that implies... Well, we can't tell because it's raining. Well, that's useless information. I was hoping to help you out, but I can't. So we got one of our treatments done. The other hard one that's going to take some time is 3 days underwater, and finding every biome should be doable, if potentially challenging. So yeah, now we're gonna go back to these islands, and we're gonna pick up this treasure. A lot of chests are like that one. I guess if it wasn't for the disappointing chests, you wouldn't like the non-disappointing chests as much. Like, there is some logic to it. It's just also like, come on, game, why you gotta do this to me? So yeah, frozen ocean we found now, as well as iceberg biome. I think there's a deep frozen ocean too. I'm not sure how you can tell the two apart, but we should look for that as well. Also, look, turtles. How's it going, pals? It's going good? I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so... Again, because this is the beta, this is experimental features tunnel, etc. We should, I repeat, should be able to find what we're looking for. Look, polar bears! They haven't been relevant in some time, right? So... I like how the drown's some just like the player. It's a nice touch to the game. Yeah, it definitely is, the whole... I think the way the drown was set up definitely is... Like, it's just a small, nice thing for the game. But it definitely makes it feel a bit realer or whatever. So the big red X is over here. I swear, if there is no buried treasure chest here, I'm going to be more than a little bit angry and confused. Like, why you gotta lie to me, game? Why you gotta say there's a chest here? Like, okay, so it's looking like it's not over here. It's over here. So we're gonna break a bunch of blocks. Unless it's buried, like, super deep below the ground. I'm convinced buried treasure does not exist in this update. Can we... What do we all think here, right? Like... Okay, chat, we have to do this together because I can't do this alone. Where is this treasure? Because it's definitely hinting on this island somewhere. Like, more over here, if we're being honest. So whereabout is this fabled thing? And if we keep removing blocks, we're going to pour water in here. But maybe that's okay. Maybe... Just where is it? Where... Where is this chest? I can't have destroyed it, like, because it's made out of wood. You can't destroy it like this. Do we have to get creepers in here? Lower in the ground? I don't know how, like, it's always like 2 blocks below the surface on Java. Is it significantly lower on this version? So what we're going to do is we're going to break the cardinal rule of Minecraft. We're going to dig down. I don't see anything here. I don't see anything that would lead me to believe... Okay, there we go. So we're going to stack ourselves up out here. So it's not here. And it's not... Okay, wait, we're going to check all of this stuff too. We've got to be a little bit fairer here. We've got to check all the little weird nooks, crannies. Hey, Toycat, you just passed it. I'm so sorry, Toycat. Rip chest. It's here somewhere though, right? Like, it has to be. Like, it's just a question of where. What am I doing so wrong? Because on Java, I find the chest, like, no problem. It's like... Oh, there we go! We found it! There we go! I found the buried treasure. got the heart of the sea I wanted. I don't really want it, but I'll take it. There's chainmail armor in here too. That's a cool one. As well as water breathing. That actually is a cool combination right there. So we'll replace gravel with that, because why would any sane person not do that? Put this stack on there. Put some sand in there. And I guess we'll take some chain boots. And I know TNT seems like a cool thing. Look at that. We did it. That finding buried treasure is it's like, seriously, this is the treasure over here. It's way to the left of the X. I mean, I know I'm being picky right here, but I think I'm allowed to be picky. The treasure is in your heart. The heart of the sea. There we go. Me gold. Dig up buried treasure. Less than 1 in 10,000 people have that achievement right now. I'm in that exclusive club or whatever. How nice. So, now we're gonna just walk along the surface of this place. Because it might have some different biome technical things going on here. And I'd really like the rain to go away. But the second best thing we can hope for is just to be below water and pay attention to none of it. So yeah, pro tip, if you want to find buried treasure, bring TNT. That's definitely my pro tip with this one too. Oh, we need to like stay at the surface some amount. With this dolphin. Isn't he cute? So actually we'll water breathe so we can swim with the dolphin. Let's go. So we found the cold ocean biome, we found frozen, we found warm. Now we just need to find all the technicals, so let's just... Because there's like a lukewarm biome, which is harder to spot than the other ones. And there's like a slightly warm biome. So what we're going to do is we're going to look around. I guess we could take each of these structures that we find. But like at this point, that's not even the important bit. The important bit is just exploring. So we're just going to go on a huge... Oh, and also finding these shells that like this guy has. We want as many of those as we can get, because we can make a conduit. It'd be a nice little survival thing. So let's do this. We're just going to keep going forwards in a straight line. And see where it takes us, I guess. For 3 straight in-game days. So, given that we're 46 minutes in, it's going to be a lot of in-game days, actually, isn't it? And since I think there's one achievement okay, so... We got 5... Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing 4 achievements. And I can only think of 2 that we're missing. Oh, I think we're still... Okay, we're still missing shipwreck. I got me gold. Which is why it's not showing. So we just need to find a shipwreck. And we need to find dried kelp. Or just keep eating dried kelp. And visit all the oceans. So it's literally just eat kelp. Run forwards. Maybe find a shipwreck. Oh, okay, no, that's not shipwreck. That would have been a happy coincidence, though, right? Ask for shipwreck, get shipwreck. I'm gonna dig below this one, just because I'm feeling lucky about my odds of this. There's a chest there, and it's got another treasure map. You know, I'll take the gamble on this one. Sure, why not? So since gravel is beyond worthless anyway, I'm gonna do a bunch of treasure maps now, just to like train myself on how to do these better in survival. Because every time I do them, I get like wildly confused and like, ah, this isn't even working. So we're just gonna go over there. It'll be great fun. And also we're gonna keep killing any zombies with tridents, because I've got like a 1 in 10 chance of, or it's even higher than 1 in 10, I think. But a reasonable chance. There we go, trident. There we go. Oh, I have to find space for it. This is awkward. Sand? Nah. Trident. Look at me. I got a trident. I got one. I got one. Yeah. So, this is my first survival trident. Again, it's like, I don't think I'm going to keep this version of my survival world, just because, like, it's a little rough. But we can throw it at turtles, and squids, and I'm not going to do any of that stuff. But we could, and that's nice. See, I think the 10 ocean biomes, if we go near the surface, we're more likely to find the higher ones, because there's deep and there's non-deep versions of each biome. So that'll help us out. So, oh, I'm going to start to drown underwater again. First though, this guy needs to die. Because I want those shells. I want those shells. Because, I mean, a conduit in survival, that'd be nice, right? So, Yeah, I really like the treasure maps, honestly, just because they make the map look really cool. Like, cooler than it actually is. And when you find that red X, it's like, ooh, it's a survival island like desert plains thing, is it? Ooh, intriguing. See, I'm curious to say the least. I'm curious. So we've gone for like a day and a half in Minecraft. I think we're at almost 2 Minecraft days now. Like maybe a day and a half, day and 3/4. And I've done nothing but eat kelp, so this vegan diet better work out for me. And now we just have to... I think the treasure is pointing at underwater. Yeah, so the red X clearly must be based on the chunk, or it must be like a nearby guide, so you have to find it yourself still. So my recommendation is always dig next to the sea, and dig like this, about 3 blocks down. And again, if logic prevails, we should find this easy enough. Again, logic doesn't always prevail. I mean, but it might just prevail. And if we dig in little strips, then that should also work quite well. So like turn around here. So dig through like this. And if we dig in these little horizontal lines, the treasure should make it feel clear. Oh, unless the treasure's below the treasure can be below the surface actually. So let's consider that as a possibility now. Maybe the treasure's down here somewhere. Which is super annoying because if it is here then it's going to be impossible to actually find. So we're going to stay attached to the ground and just dig through all of this. This is not a working system. Miko Chico sends in a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Miko Chico. Thank you for keeping me up to date with the updates. I try my best, just because there's very little, Minecraft specific information you can find out there that is reliable. So I'm glad I give you give you something that I myself needed all the way back then. And thank you for that sort of thing. Put the treasure map in your main hand. It shows it more precisely. Yeah, you're right about that actually. If I replace the 2 treasure maps. So in fact, let's just throw this one away. It's worthless now. No more need for this. If we have this in my main hand, yeah, that's a much more precise view. Yeah, I'm gonna give that little pro tip out to everyone else too. Okay, I'm right on the X now. So we dig around here. And then we put it out again. Yeah, a little bit closer that way, I'd say. Just mine this whole place. I think it has to be under sand though. I think that's a rule. Like we can prove it now. Like see if it goes below sand or whatever. Yeah, finding buried treasure. Basically, the rule is just dig a whole bunch. Just dig until you think you shouldn't dig anymore, and then dig a little bit more anyway. And then you'll find your buried treasure. Or, alternatively, do I have flint and steel? I do have flint and steel. My alternative strategy, this one, honestly this one works a little bit better in a lot of cases, is just to detonate a good old explosion. See where that takes you. And if there's a big load of stuff that goes missing, like oh, those physics are super strange, right? So it's definitely not here. So it must be down below this water somewhere. Let's just blow up this part of the island just in case. We've missed something huge. Maybe it's here this whole time. So we'll place the TNT. Give it a good old explosion. And yeah, I think bring TNT and bring a lot of time if you want to find a treasure map. Or if you want to solve a treasure map, you're going to go through some pain. And that's okay. Pain is an okay thing. I mean, it's a bad thing, but like it's okay to feel bad at something. There's valuable advice in here, trust me. It doesn't make any sense right now. It'll make sense in like 15 years. You'll be like, oh. You just dealing with your first divorce, you'll be like, it's like that Toy Cat video said. And then you'll be like, yeah, I should go check out what he's doing. And I'll be here talking about title update 125. Actually, I guess, Minecraft 1.125. I wonder actually if they're, like, eventually they're going to move on to 2.0. And then it's like, do you make Minecraft 3.0 after 2.0? Has to be some pretty significant changes for that, right? Okay, so yeah, I don't think we're finding this chest ever. Let's just conclude. Chest is not findable. The chest never existed. The chest does not have any bearing on reality, and that's fine, you know? Chests will drive you insane in this, so it's best just to not think about them. We'll check again, though. Look at this, so the two maps are literally, they show different things, in my opinion. So, correct me if you think I'm wrong here, chat. Here's what it looks like in my main hand. Here's what it looks like in my offhand. Do you see that difference? The X is literally in a different place. Call me crazy if you want, but my cursor is further away from the X in the smaller one, when it should be closer to it. So the X clearly generates in a different way, or a glitchy way. And you know, I don't need it anyway. I've got all I need right here. That's keeping this dried kelp. And let's swim for some more biomes. So we found frozen ocean, we found warm ocean, we found... I think basically at this point, we're just finding technical biomes that I'm not really too certain about. And we're also finding a ship though, so... we got things to be doing here, it's all good. It's all fine and dandy. So I'm going to drink one of these water breathing potions to make my life easier. Also, I think I'm worth that. Water breathing on. Dried kelp on. So I'm going to actually look for the exact point in the video. I'm going to watch my own stream back right now. See the exact point in the video I started eating kelp. All this, that sort of thing. Okay, I think it was 36 minutes ago. Yeah, it looks like roughly 30... oh, it's not a whole day. It's 32 minutes ago. No, wait, 30... my first actual kelp eaten. I didn't eat over 30 minutes ago. But the first time I ate some... yeah, I think it was 30... no, only 28 minutes ago that I ate my first one. So we have to stream for another 32 minutes. Maybe slightly longer. And based on the supplies of kelp I have right now, it doesn't look too great. It's zoomed in more, Toy Cat. Yeah, but if it's zoomed in more, the distance should be greater. If that makes... You get me? Like, if you take something small and make it bigger, the distance should get greater, not smaller. If you take something big and make it smaller, distances involved should... you know, it makes sense, trust me. Just in case we need this later, which it seems like we probably will. Grab all the kelp right now. Just make a sea of it. Replace the stone and the rotten flesh, because we don't need that today. And go get this just sea of kelp we've made. Because it looks like we're going to need that today. It looks like it. Hi, is this beta for the real deal? If you look at the top, this is the beta for the real deal. It's, again, I mean, it's confusing. We just have to accept, like, things don't make sense right now. We live in a world of very much confusion. And the one solid thing is that Toy Cat is going to try and get achievements. Because I love achievements. Honestly, I've said this before, but I really think that if like, my vacuum cleaner had achievements, I would be hoovering all day. I'd be like, yeah, look at me. Hoover. Like, honestly, I sometimes... okay, wait. I have a trident already. I don't need to do this. But, like, sometimes, there's like a sense of accomplishment you get just from, like, oh yeah, when you wash the dishes, it feels kind of good, right? And there's a lot of stuff like that I do just for the fun of it. If there was achievements for, like, wash dishes in less than 30 seconds, 50 gamer score, that'd be pretty cool. I'd be so down with that. You better believe I'd have 1000 G by now. And I've spent so long also on games just trying to get that 1000 G, you know, the perfect score. It's a pretty weird thing. My body ripped. So the back of your cursor should be above the X. The back of... is that how you reckon it should be? The cursor roof? You know, we'll find another treasure map. We'll throw this one away. It's worthless. Who needs it anyway, right? Maps. Throw that away. Throw this way. Oh, I'm drowning. Who's hurt me? Oh, it's a... hello, friend. You gotta always stay on the move when you're underwater. You never know when bad people are gonna come after you. Oh, it's a boat. Okay. So this should count as my shipwreck visit for the day. One would hope. it's got its own chest. With a dolphin. Dolphin, go! I'm just saying, if there's ever been a good reason to kill a dolphin, like, this is it. Oh, look at that. That is the glitchiest thing I've ever seen. There we go. So we got a treasure map, like we wanted, which should trigger the achievement, I think. Put it in my offhand. And it looks like we're going back up here. So again, according to chat, we want to line up our offhand with the map. I can try that. I can try that. So put this over there. Put this down here. And we're going to do it with the main hand, because it's going to be a bit more precise. And let's get this magic going. Parakeet92 says, "Hey Toycat, remember me?" Yeah, from like years back now on the Minecraft streams. When I was streaming, back when Minecraft stream back before streaming was a big thing, right? Yeah, I remember those days. So fun, actually. I apparently you do too. Back when we made mini games and played them that way. How cute that was. Okay, so the center of the X should line up perfectly with the back of the cursor. So here is what we expect. Okay, that advice doesn't work. I think I saw a chest somewhere in the water. Oh no. Okay, this is same issue. Same issue. So we're gonna make like a flood barrier around here, just to stop any water getting in. Just can you stop that? Okay. Oh, there's still water coming from there. So again, we just same thing, just brute force, all over the place. And if, as the sand falls, it might reveal the chest behind it, or it might not. Yeah, I can see how you go insane doing this long enough. Because it seems like the red X is in a different place every time. Or maybe this is just my craziness. But if we destroy this entire island, at least the top right of it, eventually the chest should just show up. That's just how this would work, right? So we're going to put it in my offhand so I can keep an eye where I am relative to it. See, the X is in a different place. Oh, my cursor is in it. Oh, I think that's what it is, actually. I think I've just found a glitch. The cursor's in the wrong place on a treasure map. If someone wants to report that bug to Mojang. That and the fact that Elytra isn't working. You know, I'm such a good bug tester. I'm great at this. Don't want to brag, but I mean... No, yeah, I think Mojang would probably like to know about that. Probably wants to get that fixed. So it doesn't seem to be anywhere in this area. At least that I can tell. Oh gosh, we're just making up new holes here. So fill this in and that in as well. You are insane. I mean, I'll agree. We have some pretty insane chill times with Toycat here. But I mean, is it insane if there are people that watch and agree? The answer is yes, still. But I mean, there's a lot of insane people on the internet. I like that the internet makes it easier for insane people to talk to other insane people. It's a nice little thing, right? See, I don't think it ever spawns below sandstone. I think it's always above sandstone, below sand. But just in case you doubt that, this is this is the extent of my... Okay, we're going to go into this hole, just dig around it. Because when sand falls on a chest, it's like a partial block, so it actually breaks in this version. So we're going to break around the outside here. Again, break just a single block at any given point. Wait, we know it's not on these outside blocks, but we have to check the inside ones. So stuff like this, for instance. Oh, there we go, there we go. Found the chest. We did it. Okay, so let's work out where we are with this chest exactly, and let's like align ourselves. So if you look very carefully at this map, the back of my thing lines up in front of the X. Whatever. Okay, that's what it is, I guess. We're gonna grab another half the sea. I think we're gonna need this water potion pretty darn soon, actually. So I'll work that one out. I'm going to start choking like any second now. There's a potion regeneration here, but I don't really need that so bad. Drink the water breathing. And a reminder to keep on eating kelp. So, yeah, we found a ship, but it still hasn't registered the achievement. Does anyone else have issues with this? Well, I'm going to check the achievements menu because it seems to be less buggy. Unlocked. Me gold, Stoop the Fishes, alternative fuel. Yeah, we definitely haven't got it yet, which is a weird one. Whatever, I'm down. But yes, I'm a pirate now. Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar, yar. Is achievement hunting fun? Yeah, like it's like I said, like just something about. I think the way Microsoft set up the noises makes it even better, but just something about doing certain tasks. You know, I think there's a part of everyone that enjoys. Like, I think this must be a holdover from like when we were all slaves in the Egyptian days, but just like having a task, being given it, and then doing it, that satisfies a part of everyone's brain. Like, I used to think that the only reason people worked in the world was because like, oh, you need money because you know, games cost money, and so does like beef jerky, and you know, I guess when you go to, I don't know, whatever else you know I wanted, it'd be like, oh, that costs money too. Wow, when you go to Tesco, they want money for the goods that they give you. Therefore, people work so they can get the money for that. But a lot of people really do just. It's satisfying to do a little task thing, and for some reason achievements turn like games and stuff. And I don't even know how or why the score is so satisfying, but it is. I like achievement hunting a lot. And yes, I'm a pirate. Do what you want because a pirate is free, or because a pirate is free. You know, whatever. I'm a pirate. That's the key message here. So we're gonna swim through the warm oceans now, because I've definitely seen. You know, I'm gonna get the list of them because it's like. It's cold, lukewarm, frozen, warm, and then like mega warm maybe. Because look at this thing. This is quite the find. Comparing slavery of achievements on Xbox, why not? I mean, I'm just saying, like, clearly at some point in time, humans didn't like being told what to do. And the people who didn't like being told what to do probably got killed. Again, I'm talking like Egyptian days. I'm not, or like, whatever. You know, I think slavery is like a hot button issue right now. But as someone who lives in a country that abolished slavery, like, long before certain other countries did, I'll feel good talking about this one regardless. But no, I think, like, if you have enough... You know, like, the people who are good at doing what people tell them, they end up surviving. People who live by themselves in the mountains, they live by themselves in the mountains. It's a system that works for everyone, right? At least that's my take on it. So yeah, I think... for some reason, the shipwrecks aren't registering. Does anyone have any solutions? Have you run across this particular achievement bug? Because I've definitely done it. Like, there's no issue of my self-satisfaction on having done it or not. But it's minorly annoying that it thinks I haven't. I got a few of the new achievements yesterday just by exploring. That's how I get most achievements. Yeah, that's how I've been doing it for a while. I decided to just go on a big achievement hunt because I want to get them all. But the definite easiest way is just play Minecraft, because they'll all pop up eventually. They never don't pop up, I guess. But in this case, we got stuff we want to do. So we're going to cook some more dried kelp, because we've got to eat for a whole nother, like, 20 minutes now. Just dried kelp. Nothing, dried kelp, nothing but the dried kelp. So since this is slightly to the left of where it actually is on this map, it's going to be somewhere over here. So I'll place down my 2 furnaces. Throw my kelp in there. Throw my kelp in there. Chop down just like a tree or 2. Just get the magic going. Split it into 3. Or into 4. Whatever. Maybe find all the chests in the shipwreck. Yeah, there is multiple chests per shipwreck. Maybe that's the criteria. It'd be weird if it was, but, you know, I'll accept that Minecraft might require that from me. And now we're going to find another treasure chest. Again, I want to get good at this. So last time, this is exactly what I had to do. You line up the front of your cursor. Okay, that's a bit too far forward. I think there. No, I think it is there, actually. So I think somewhere in this area, we're going to find the chest. Like, somewhere in the 4 or 5 block area. It's going to be here somewhere, I'm telling you. And since I think it's always going to be... Okay, let's just dig this way a bunch. We find it? We don't find it. Okay, so... We can't dig backwards too far, because there's the ocean over here. So let's just do this as always. Process of shoveling around, whole bunch, getting a little frustrated. This is the process. You shovel a bunch, you get frustrated, then you yell a bit, and you think somewhere else, and then it suddenly shows up. That is how you find them in this update. I'm telling you, there is it's not possible. These crucifixes rip no chest. Okay, right? There's someone going wrong here. There are 3 types of chests: supply, treasure, and map. That's a pretty. Is that how the game sorts it, or is that like your opinion? Because that's a cool way of sorting it. I was gonna compliment you, then I was like, you know, that might just be how the game does it. So I think we want to turn some dried kelp into a big old block, so we can smelt the entire thing. So just make 1 block. Take this out. Put this in. And put that in there. And then we can keep the dried kelp dream going. Okay, so what do you guys recommend this time? What do you think I'm doing so horribly wrong? I swear on Java, it's like, it's doable, you know? Oh, we're in the wrong part of the island according to this. Oh no, it's over here, that's why. So we'll dig below the stone and we'll dig over here more, just in case. But I'm definitely, okay, so just all of this, just go. Where is it? Where is it? What's going on here? Okay, so the good news is if you like shoveling dirt, you'll do a lot of it in this update. The bad news is you might be a mild amount of frustrated because of the lack of chests. So we'll just shovel the entire island. It's fine. We'll find it eventually. Yeah, it's definitely more like over here, right? So checking below water seems a bit silly. But we might have to do that soon. Let's hope we don't. Oh, hey there, zombie. Glad you're doing well. I'm doing good too. Got a new look going on. You're not digging enough. I think that is definitely the solution here. There's just not enough shoveling going on. I'm just shoveling an inadequate amount. So I guess, yeah, we're gonna check the ocean now. Because I've checked all of this space. And it definitely seems to hint back here. More than anything else. So it can only ever be like, if we just remove enough of these blocks. No, I don't think it can be in the ocean. Like, it humanly cannot be. As best I can tell. Because obviously you'd have to... There are issues if it was in the ocean. Let's just believe it's not. So we're going to dig around here. Just in case it's underneath sandstone. It shouldn't be. Because there's always some amount of people who are just like, Toycat, just dig around. That's the solution. Ah! This treasure cannot be found. It's not possible. Maybe the treasure never existed. Maybe the treasure is a figment of all of our imaginations. We're all collectively just imagining this treasure. I don't know for sure what it is. I just know there is no treasure right here. Like, at all. Like, none of it. Oh, okay, there's some coal. That's nice. Should we... Let's just all agree. We imagined that treasure was a thing in this update. Treasure isn't real. Treasure is a collective dream we've all just had together. That's just what we're gonna have to do. They just make a tutorial on how to find treasure. I think it's deliberately meant to be a little bit challenging, but it almost means that, like, you know, it's very... Making it this challenging is like step beyond what I think they needed to do. Let's keep eating the kelp. Throw in some... Oh, wait, there's coal around here, right? Let's coal up the furnace. Just so we have something to stare at and eat. Be a shame to let it go to waste at this point. Oh, see, there's this huge lag as you, like, absorb the blocks around you. It's quite an odd little thing, actually. Okay, back up. Here we go. Throw 3 in there. Give me all the kelp you have. So, okay, chat, we're going to take suggestions together, and I'm going to try your suggestions one by one, and therefore, we're going to one by one conclude, like, is it me, or is it you? If you come up with the idea that gets the chest, then, I don't know, you get 2 thumbs up and a happy llama. Do you want the happy llama? Then just work this out. We'll do this together. They're closer to the middle of the X. See, you'd figure middle of the X, right here, right? Like, okay. So we'll just mine down. And then you don't find anything. So you're like, clearly must be... And then you dig down such a absurd amount that you conclude it can't be down there either. So I'm also going to dig down here, just in case I find it like sideways this way. You know, it can't be here. It can't, like, I'm digging right next to the ocean now. Letting in all this water. Jeez, the llama jump scare scared me. If you're watching it on like a TV or something, that's gotta be a bit creepy. Closer to the ocean. The only option I have at this point is to dig straight down through the ocean. I mean, it worked last time for me. I'll be honest, so it might work this time. But I did dig down like right through it. So okay, as you can see, it's not in the ocean. As convenient as that might be. So where is it? I don't know for sure. You have to sing this mining away in the Minecraft cave. I will not sing the Minecraft cave song. I don't even know what that is, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, so now we've concluded we're all collectively insane. We all just imagine these treasure maps. Like, this red X doesn't exist. This red X is a figment of our imaginations. And we all need to go to some psychiatrist together. Because we're just seeing red X's. And the red X means nothing. Imagine if I did this in real life. Imagine if I was just like, well, I found a ship below the ocean. It gave me a red X, and then that happened. Also, big thank you, the Australian $2 super chat. Hey, Toycat, love videos, and I love the update. I love both those things too. We have something in common. Hopefully, multiple things in common. Well, I guess not hopefully, but like, it'd be nice anyway, right? So we got one more underwater potion to drink. Made my life a little bit easier here. And we're just going to try and get the other achievements, because this isn't... Oh, there we go! Is that Kelp for 3 days? Yeah, so 3 in-game days. I believe it started at about 36 minutes. It's from when you first eat Kelp to when you stop eating Kelp. I just got one of the most ridiculous achievements in this update. This whole stream was just the, can we eat Kelp for one full stream? And the answer is yes, you can. So we go into this chest too. This might get this counting as done. Grab the carrots, I guess. We can eat those now. Okay, so I've explored both the chests here. I'm going to play around with the trapdoors too. Like, interact with this as best I can. Go, like, right in this thing. I'm as inside this pirate ship as someone can be inside a pirate ship. So I guess the achievement doesn't work. Right? Like, I mean, we're going to count this one as done. Like, we've definitely visited a pirate ship. So there's one more achievement to get all 8. And that is to explore 10 separate types of biome. And we've got 3 minutes to do it because of my water breathing ability. So we're just going to keep running forwards, and statistically we'll go through enough of them. Statistically speaking. Also, let's turn on coordinates. Let's get like a view of how far we're going. Oh, you can't turn on coordinates mid-game. That's sad. Congrats, Toycat. I got it without knowing about it. Oh. I can't believe you ate Kelp for 3 days without knowing about it. That's almost like an insane thing to do. Like, congratulations. But also, you might be insane, you know? Like, you gotta get that thing checked. So here's another treasure map. I'm not gonna do it, but in theory. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. And yes, it is fun to go achievement hunting. Miko Chico. You should give it a try sometime. Just like, especially Minecraft, because you can do it on all the different platforms. All at the same time. It's a crazy thing. So as you can see, wonderful things going on in the ocean here. Oh wait, if we check the achievement. So that is like the weirdest achievement to have in the game, by the way. But if we check our thing right here, it will say how many biomes we've discovered so far. All ocean biomes? Okay. So maybe it won't tell me. Maybe it's bugged as well, actually. Because this is a beta. Maybe the achievements don't work. Because I've definitely seen all the biomes of one form or another. But I don't know if this counts as like lukewarm ocean or deep ocean or anything like that. I'm scared of treasure hunting. Yeah, the treasure hunting is just a way... It's an exercise in insanity, I'm telling you. It's just a way to see how fast you can go insane doing a thing. Which is fun. It has its value. but it's a thing. So I think we've been to all the oceans as well. That achievement might be bugged. Again, maybe there's like one technical biome I've missed. I've generally been in the lower parts of oceans rather than the higher ones. So if we keep going to the higher parts, like this, for instance, maybe we'll find the 10th magical biome. We'll give it like 5 minutes. We'll do a little bit of Q&A right now. Because a lot of people are like, you know, it's okay. Every stream should end in Q&A. And I disagree profusely. But if you want a few minutes of Q&A, ask some questions in the chat. Get some answers. Or I can tell you about my very exciting... Oh, that is a weird thing. This is a very weird place. And in the meantime, I can tell you about my very exciting breakfast today. Because I know that's the logical question. No, it just came in from Carl Charles. I had the weirdest breakfast, actually. I had a pepperoni, which is just salami, I think. I'm not... They act like it's pepperoni, but it's salami. Even though salami's a bit like cheap meat. I like salami. So I had a pepperoni, I had a Freddo chocolate bar, and a samosa. So yeah, top stuff. Also, big thank you, Mika Chica, for the $1 super chat. Appreciate all the super chats that are pouring in today. I'd also just like to, you know, if you want to support the stream and you're being like, you know, I'm really pushing that because I'm getting that impression, Miko Chico. If you sponsor, so if you go to gaming.youtube.com, you can sponsor. It's a monthly subscription, and you actually get access to an exclusive Discord. I know a lot of people have been doing it just for the Discord. But you also get access to emoji. You're going to see some of those in the chat. And you can do that too. So, are you scared of treasure hunting now? Yeah, we're never treasure hunting again. I don't believe in treasure. It's just not a thing that exists. When are you doing YouTube comments about a house? Says Jacob Kleinfelter. I was going to do it really soon. But because the updated Aquatic's come out, I'm probably going to push it back a little bit. So, soon is the answer to that question. Will Minecraft Bedrock on Nintendo Switch be free? If you already own it, yes. If you don't already own it, it'll cost the same amount. I think Minecraft will go to free to play eventually, but not right now. The Freddo is king. I like the Freddo just because it costs it's like 25p, which is absurd how much it costs. But it's like the best type of Cadbury's chocolate. It's really good. Would recommend it. So, also I should make a boat right now. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? So do we have any tree? Nope. Is there any... Well, yep. This is a bad time to come up with that idea, isn't it? So, moving on to the next question. What do you think the most useful feature in this update is? Says the Froggy Fellow. Was deleted by Nightbot for some reason, which is odd. But to answer your question, the most useful feature in the update is totally... I guess it depends on who you are, but the Trident's the most fleshed out. The Dolphin's are the coolest. And I guess the most functional one that you can actually use on a regular basis is probably the new water physics. Like having soul sand bring water up, having magma bring stuff down. The number of contraptions that will come from that are exciting to say the least. That's my take on it anyway. What do you think of penguin bars and their cheesy penguin jokes? I hate penguin bars, and I don't remember their cheesy jokes. But I probably love them if they're cheesy enough. I love me some cheesy jokes. How many people do you think are watching this on a toilet? Probably like 5-10%. I mean, who doesn't have a live stream? I think, actually, live streams are worse to watch on the toilet than videos. You don't want to have like a live interaction. Stop doing what you're doing on that toilet, person. I did the Yanni Laurel test and I got something else. There's a website out there that changes the pitch so you can hear both. And it's pretty nuts the way ears work, honestly. That's how I see it, at least. You are the best. Thank you, Danka. You're the best, too. That's not a question. So, this guy's watching on the toilet. Ah, there is a toilet community. Welcome to my toilet subscribers. You want to get I guess, how do you describe, like, every poop? Like, pooply notifications? Make sure you hit that bell. And, yeah, I've definitely been to all of the biomes in theory. Maybe not on a technical level. But because the bar isn't going up at all. So we got all 8 achievements done, but 2 of the achievements are bugged in some way. Or 1 is bugged, and 1 is probably bugged. Well, it's definitely bugged because it's not showing me which ones I visited, and I've definitely been in some ocean. But still, pretty good stuff for today. Hope you all enjoyed this live stream. Give it a like if you liked it. Give it a share if you liked it. Subscribe, notifications turned on, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, wait. Thank you, Shanda Birdwick. for the $2 super chat. Does PlayStation 4 have the Aquatic update? It will in the next couple of months. I'm going to make a video tomorrow just to, like, sum up things, where we are and stuff, because I think a lot of people are confused. And also, what do you think of the Egypt Match Pack? Super excited. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. We got all 8 achievements. It took an hour and 16 minutes, which is pretty okay. Except now I have to get 2 of them redone as soon as they fix them. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you all in another stream. Goodbye.